Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Chris here with Hertastic Reviews. I'm here with another video. I got some things in the mail that I definitely wanted to show off. So might as well get into it, right? So these orders I got were from a website called Hamilton Books. Hamilton Books is great if you want to buy boutique labels at like a cheaper price and a really good shipping price as well. It leaked to me that there was a Twilight Time sale going on that website. And as you know, Twilight Time is a website or it was a boutique label where, you know, it went out of business, unfortunately. They put out really great stuff that was hard to get, but the price point was usually not there. Now with their going out of business sale, I did have a lot of things in my cart, but the thing was the shipping was just so expensive, and I couldn't really justify buying them. And I thought maybe patience is a virtue. Maybe I'll get a chance to buy these another time. And that time has come today. I finally got quite a few, not the ones I exactly wanted, which is fine, but a lot of these movies I had interest in seeing, and I got them at really great prices. So, I mean, can't complain there. So I figured we would kind of show off what we got today, just talk about Twilight Time a little bit. But the first film I picked up there was not a Twilight Time title. It was actually just a standard Blu-ray, but it was like a prerequisite for one of them. So I had to pick it up, and that is Edward G. Robinson in Little Caesar. Now, Edward G. Robinson was an actor in the 30s and 40s. He played like the gangster. He talked like this here, see? And he was in Key Largo. He was in Double Indemnity as well. Those are the only films I believe I've only seen him in. But he plays Little Caesar, which is a gangster from New York. And I was like, I like this guy a lot. I might as well check out more of his stuff, right? So definitely wanted to check this movie out. Also, from that Double Indemnity bonus features inside the noir or whatever it's called, they talk about Edward G. Robinson quite a bit. So I really want to check out that. The next film, let's get into these Twilight Times. Drum rolling. I haven't even ripped them off like their packaging because, well, you know what? We probably should, right? Let me just get a knife. All right, let's bust these bad boys open. You know what? Let's bust open Little Caesar first. You know, let's just see what it looks like in here. See, and yeah, I really got to give props to my buddy Daniel from Cobwebs. One, it's a great podcast. He's a good host, but two, he gave me the insider information on the sale going on and just the pods, just the disc podcast as well. So here is Little Caesar. It's a standard Blu-ray, standard packaging with the freaking eco case. It's fine. Just not a big fan of that, but I totally get why we have them. You know, we do a little unboxing. We got to unwind. We got a Sonic coaster here. So let's get into it. The first Twilight Time film I picked up. Now, granted, the only Twilight Time films I actually own before this sale was Lenny with Dustin Hoffman, which is a Bob Fosse film. If you haven't seen him and all that jazz, great film. But Lenny also gave him an Oscar nomination, so that's a hard one to get. And then also Fright Night as well, which you can get on standard Blue now too. But first film I picked up was Hilda Crane. Have not seen this movie. I just know it stars Gene Simmons, who I've heard of, not the rock star, but the actress. And just the premise sounded really fun and charming. It's a 1956 film, 87 minutes long. I love the cover. Just thought like it looked like something really cool. So might as well have picked it up, right? But let's just get it opened up. It's like Christmas or something. I don't know. Twilight Time was something I was like, if I wanted to be like really bougie, I would shell the money for. And eventually I just never did that. So like now I'm making up for lost time. No, there's a dent on here. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, just a beautiful disc. It comes with like production notes as well, which is nice. Yeah, this looks like a sweet flick. Yeah, just beautiful people doing beautiful things, you know. And it's got the alternate cover. That's great. No reversible sleeve, but it just has like inserts of like the inside, so that's kind of cool. Hilda Crane. There you go. Moving right along. So remember when I said Little Caesar was a prerequisite? It's a prerequisite for this film. Another Edward G. Robinson film called The Whole Town's Talking, see? Boom. I just love this cover so much. Like black and white noir with the Twilight time on the top. Just looks filthy good. And yeah, what I know about this movie is that he plays two characters. He's pulling an Army Hammer in Social Network, where he's playing his brother and himself. One of them's a gangster, and then the other one, I think, is like a typewriter. No, he's a clerk. And basically, they look really alike. And yeah. Also stars Jean Arthur as well. Sweet. And directed by John Ford. Even sweeter. And I just, you know what? This is what we came here for. So why am I pretending like, let me be bashful with this? No, we came in to rip this to shreds. Oh my God. This thing looks awesome. There's the disc. There's the insert cover. Wow, Edward G. Robinson looks kind of sweet in this. Probably because Jean Arthur's in there with him. But yeah, this looks awesome. The production notes. There's a lot of care that's put into Twilight time releases, but the thing is, I just wish the price point matched it. I mean, it's just so expensive. It was like $40. Like for one of these, and they got like a sale once a year, but they never like stop with the shipping. If you want to get Hertastic Reviews to buy Blu-rays, your shipping prices better be sweet. The only exception is when I buy overseas, that I'm willing to bite the bullet, because most of the times those labels I'm mostly talking about Arrow and like Eureka does free shipping, but like Arrow on Zavi, they have a flat rate shipping, and even when you factor that into the price of the movie itself, it makes it still cheaper than Amazon. So that's the only other time. But if you want me to buy stuff, get that shipping price there. Kids, that's not orange juice. But yeah, the next film I picked up, it's called The River's Edge. If I can get the packaging out. The River's Edge. This one I'm really pumped about because, one, look at that artwork. It just looks so sweet. But the second thing I really wanted to talk about is... whoops. Ooh, we're getting fancy. You want to get real fancy? Wow, that was embarrassing. No, I can't get it to go. There you go. So the big thing, though, about this is it stars Ray Milland, and he sounds like a vicious character in this movie. Let me just read the synopsis to you. Directed by Alan Dwan, auteur theory favorite, brings us The River's Edge, 1957, a sensational film noir in deluxe color and cinema scope. Anthony Quinn and Deborah Paget star as a young couple struggling with the rough life on a New Mexican ranch. As if they needed more troubles, her former lover, a sleazy bank robber on the run, played by Ray Milland, with shocking ferocity, turns up, forcing them to escort him across the border to Mexico with his ill-gotten gains. What the heck? This movie sounds awesome. I already took the liberty of removing the packaging, but look at that. There's a snake there. Oh, goodness. Like, this looks sweet. I can't believe Ray Milland will play a disgusting character. It's not like he's never done that before. This movie might not be appropriate for some. I was afraid it was going to be a Western. It does kind of look like one, but really hope it's not. But, yeah. Looks sweet. Can't wait to watch. Oh, look at that. Look at old movie posters. They just look so cool. So cool. Now I forgot to see if The Whole Town Talking did a alternate one there. Shame on me. Yeah. I mean, it looks the same, though. Oh, well. It's fine. I'm slowly starting to notice the more I watch Serial at Midnight Videos, the closer I'm being to being like a Heath Holland, which is a blessing. But I don't want him to think I'm cramping his style. Anyway, the next film I picked up, which was a popular one, and the one I was told to pick up, which is Richard Dreyfuss in The Big Fix. Now, The Big Fix, I know nothing about. I just know it's a super popular 70s private eye film. And yeah, that's about it. It has Richard Dreyfuss in it. Richard Dreyfuss, if you know, he was in American Graffiti, Jaws, and What About Bob, which is a personal favorite of mine, with Bill Murray. So, yeah, this was like the popular one to get, one I was told specifically to get. And I trust Daniel's judgment there. Daniel, you can listen to him on Cobwebs. I'm usually there sometimes. Really great podcast about gothic cinema. But yeah, here we go. Inside The Big Fix. Richard Dreyfuss in that crazy, crazy hair. This looks like a fun movie. I kind of get like a, what is it? I'm trying to Philip Marlowe and The Long Goodbye vibes, you know, kind of like a fun noir or neo-noir. The production notes. This looks fun. Just absolutely looks fun. Can't wait to get into it. I have a 3-day weekend. Maybe I'll get into a few of these. We'll see. 2 more. Let's see. The next one stars Marlon Brando, Jane Fonda, and Robert Redford. The Chase. The Chase, the cast, the synopsis. Listen to this. Let's see. The film focuses on a small, corrupt Texas town, which I feel like is like every Texas town, where a prison break exposes local secrets, lies, and violence. This sounded just timely, and I love the casting. So it's like, why wouldn't I pick it up? Plus, I love Robert Redford. This movie came out in 1966. Wow, I think that's right before Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Not sure. I don't actually know anything about movies, so you might want to check me on that. But let's just get into it. This cover looks gorgeous. Like, I just love it so much. When we open this up, oof, you get a nice ass shot of Marlon Brando there. Looks really nice. But anyway, I can't wait to get into this gritty movie. There's the cover there and the insert. But yeah, Twilight Time, they put them in these clear cases, and I absolutely think clear cases are, I know they're called Blu-rays and they're in blue, but man, they look really sleek in these clear cases. So, The Chase, which is what I usually call it when I'm looking for Blu-rays. We got one more. This is the one where YouTube will probably cancel me, but that is Woody Allen's Bananas. Now, Woody Allen, I really like his films. I've bought a lot of them on Arrow Academy through Region B because his films are just so freaking hard to get. They did do stater releases for Annie Hall and Manhattan, which I definitely picked up. And I picked up a box set of his later works, but the prior 2 box sets from Arrow Academy are out of print to hell. So I bought quite a few of them individually, and then quite a few were also put out on Twilight Time. So I have Purple Rosa Cairo as well on Twilight. But the thing is, most of his stuff was on here, and you had to get DVDs. I don't know why that was the case for his stuff, but I definitely recommend checking some of his works out. His mid-career stuff is pretty good. Like Annie Hall up until like 91 is pretty good stuff. Some of his early things are, like the comedy bits, are kind of hit or miss. I watched Take the Money and Run. I started watching a little bit of Sleeper. That's been okay. You can get all the money, Take the Money and Run. That's on Kino. But Bananas from Woody Allen is one of his earliest works. I think it might be even his first, where he plays a Fidel Castro knockoff in this like satirical political comedy. I just had to pick it up for the lulz, and I wanted to get it just on Arrow so it could be uniformed, but I didn't know if I'd ever a chance to get this movie so cheap because it was only like $7.99. So, how to get canceled. That's kind of fun right there. Bananas. But yeah, I had to just, take the heat for buying a Woody Allen movie for cheap. So, yeah. Those were all the movies I picked up. There goes one that fell. Oh well. So here it is. No movie can't be disrespected. Now the whole town's talking about me. Anyway, look at all these movies. If you can see them there, yeah. Twilight Time just looks so uniform. They kind of look like Kinos in a way. Twilight Time or Kino, black and white. Which side are you on? Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a like. Please feel free to subscribe because you will get a personal thank you on the next video. Actually, I've never done that before, but maybe if you subscribe. Also, check out the Inside the Sequels podcast. I'll put a link of that down below. The podcast where we talk about sequel movies that don't get the love that they deserve. Me and friends, we kind of go each week and discuss why each different sequel deserves love. So, last episode's on Alien Covenant. Definitely recommend checking that out. But yeah, here was my Twilight Time pickup. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Remember, if you're not buying Twilight Time Blu-rays at out-of-print prices, do you really care about cinema? We'll see you next time.